Back to the daily grind with the only free MMA channel that fucking matters, full-time MMA. And this is going to be the last video of the night because I'm tired as fuck. I've been doing a lot of stuff, man. You already know what's been going on. So let's get to it. This is really actually fucking great news, like as far as exciting matchups. Because Robbie Lawler versus Jorge Masvidal would be the fight of the night. That'd be a burner. Jorge Masvidal's probably got just a little quicker hands, but Robbie Lawler can eat those all day. He can eat them all day, even though you got a little better hands. He's going to be coming forward and throwing the power shots at you, trying to clip you up. So, I mean, it'd be a good fight. I would be rooting for my boy Jorge Masvidal because that's one of my favorite fighters. But first, let's talk about why this fight would happen possibly at UFC 217. So, Jorge Masvidal, he was supposed to be fighting Wonder Boy. I just had a funny thought in my head. I was thinking about Jorge Masvidal. I was thinking someone in the comments is gonna be like hashtag fuck Kobe Covington. Oh, y'all kill me. Anyways, Jorge Masvidal was supposed to be fighting Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. And, you know, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's been having an injury and pushing the injury back. And Jorge Masvidal said he thinks Wonderboy's ducking him. And, hey, I'm not going to say anybody's ducking anybody. I'm just going to say he's got good reason to believe that. Because he's, first they were talking about fighting possibly in, November? Excuse me. First they were talking about fighting possibly in November. One of the hitters even said it was earlier. They were Wonder Boy said he could fight Masvidal, but then it got pushed to November, and now it's looking like there's rumors for Masvidal versus Lawler. Which, think about this, because that's a really good matchup because both of those fighters are coming off of wins over Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Jorge Masvidal just beat Donald Cowboy Cerrone in more vicious fashion, brutal fashion than Robbie Lawler did. And they both are coming off wins off of Donald Cerrone, and they're both ranked in the top 5. Jorge Masvidal's either ranked top 5 or top 6, but they're both ranked in the top 5 of welterweight. So it'd be the winner of that fight would probably fight Tyron Woodley next for the title. Honestly, Tyron Woodley's going to be out for a while with his shoulder injury. So if these guys fight at UFC 216, it's going to be likely for the #1 contenders fight. And that lets, you know, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson isn't in a rush for the #1 contender fight anyway. So this is actually a good move for Jorge Masvidal because the winner of Jorge Masvidal, Stephen Thompson, wasn't guaranteed a title shot because we already seen Stephen Thompson fight Tyron Woodley twice, and he wasn't able to get it done. So if Masvidal was able to beat him, it's not a guaranteed title shot. We've already been talking about Robbie Lawler possibly being next versus Tyron Woodley for the title. Masvidal was talked about being next for the title before he got back. Damian Maia lost by split or unanimous decision. Either way, it was close. I believe it was split decision. Jorge Masvidal lost to Damian Maia. So that took him out of the #1, his title shot. Damian Maia moved on to fight for the title, but he's still up there because he lost to the #1 contender, ranked top 5. So Jorge Masvidal, if he beats the Robbie Lawler, the guy who said he's not in a rush to fight Tyron Woodley right now, so by UFC 217, that's plenty of time for Robbie Lawler. That's time Jorge Masvidal, he's down to fight for that #1 contender spot. He wants that belt. So, I can't wait to see the fight. I love this fight. I actually like the Masvidal fight versus Robbie Lawler better than the Wonder Boy fight for the simple fact it's like a #1 contender fight for sure. The winner of this is going to fight Tyron Woodley next because there's nobody else to fight Tyron Woodley. We don't have a #1 contender besides Robbie Lawler. Tyron Woodley's injured. Jorge Masvidal versus Robbie Lawler is a fresh matchup. Oh, I can't fucking wait for this. Not to mention, it's going to be fight of the night. It's going to be a barn burner. They're both going to be using their hands most likely. I mean, Masvidal, they'll probably throw some kicks too, like some body kicks, and they both have good defensive wrestling. So, I mean, it's going to be a fucking great fight. I can't wait for the fight, Masvidal versus Lawler. And this opens up Wonder Boy versus Cowboy. Wonder Boy's coming off of a loss, two losses over Tyron. Cowboy's coming off of 2 losses over Masvidal Lawler. Cowboy versus Wonder Boy. Let's fucking go. We got it. Let's do it, man, to make it happen. I want to end it on that note. Just keep it fresh on my mind. Fucking Jorge Masvidal versus Robbie Lawler at UFC 217. I'll buy that card just for that fight right there. And then fucking Donald Cerrone versus Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Whoo, that'd be a good fight for like top 5 spot. Oh, that's fucking great. Anyways, subscribe to the new channel because that fucking pussy's false flagging this channel. We got 2 strikes. This motherfucker might be shut down in the morning, literally overnight. The fucking way this copyright strike system works is bullshit. You can flag 300 videos. Only 4 of the false flags have to stick before your channel gets suspended. You file the appeal process, which is probably going to take a month for this channel to fucking come back up, and by then the new channel is going to be bigger already and better and improved. So who knows if we're coming back to this channel. The copyright strikes can be removed if you don't get another one in like fucking 3 months, but one copyright strike in 3 months is going to be hard to avoid, especially when a pussy's false flag in every single video, and I have nothing of his in my fucking videos at all. Nothing. So it's false flag. There's no logo to remove. There's nothing to do differently to avoid the false flag. So even on the new channel, I'm gonna have to like maybe change the place where the logo is, or since it's on the bottom, like it's literally shitty, or I don't know, take off the background. I don't know. I'm gonna fucking look into it. I already filed the appeal way earlier, so that shit's in motion. I already made the new channel, Full-Time MMA, and then I made the Big Brother Beatdown as well. That's where me and my brother are gonna do some type of debate and shit. I'm gonna be whooping his ass on a daily basis with some type of topics. He's more of a casual MMA fan, and you know me, hardcore. So he's gonna be the one saying crazy shit like Tyron Woodley's on steroids. You heard him fucking, oh, he's a fucking jackass. But you can't take him seriously. He's a fucking clown. And he's just joking, though. He's actually got some good perspective on stuff. It's just, you know, it's a casual fan. But on the other things, we might talk about some other sports. Who knows? And he'll be schooling me on that shit. I'm the casual fan on the other shit. Like maybe NBA, NFL. He watches that shit vivid as hardcore as I watch MMA. So I'll be the casual fan on that shit because I used to watch that shit pretty heavily back in the day, a few years ago. I was pretty deep into it, as I am into MMA today. I used to be into NFL, NBA, so it'll be interesting. MMA, NFL, and NBA, maybe other things as well, big headlines. Who knows? It's gonna be fun as fuck, a little debate thing. I'm gonna see if I can use this new mic with maybe my old mic for him until we get another mic for him. And hey, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. So hit subscribe on the new Full-Time MMA channel, and I'm gonna upload this video over there, but I'm not gonna start spamming uploads over there because I don't want them just to fucking flag everything over there before I even start. So I'm gonna upload one video over there for now. Hit subscribe. It's like a placeholder until this motherfucker's actually shut down. I'm gonna talk to Danger. To Darren OTFD, Danger too. Darren OTFD, and see if he can maybe give me a vertical fucking logo video banner instead of a horizontal video banner. Because then, I mean, that's even a whole different template. You know, he had the horizontal video banner. I had that. That's the only thing that's the same. So I'm going to try and get that vertical for the new channel if this one does get shut down. And then as far as that, the only other thing that could be getting flagged is the fucking titles. Like, if I say Robbie Lawler is expected to fight Masvidal UFC 217, and then he posts Robbie Lawler is expected to fight UFC Masvidal 217. It's like, you can't change that. I'm not saying, you know, he's literally flagging shit like that. We have the same title if that's the case. Because I haven't looked at his shit in so long, that's the only other thing that could be getting flagged. So I don't know what the fuck it is. So until we figure out this false flag bullshit, we might have to fucking go through other channels. But the worst you have to do is hit subscribe again. You ain't got to worry about fucking, I mean, what? The only thing that's happening is you don't have to watch ads, so you guys can thank that fucking beta cuck pussy. So it is what it is, man. Let the hitters know what the fuck you tab at in the comments. Dude, back to the grind in the morning, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this whole week off of work, even though I shouldn't. I just need to. I mean, there's only 2 days left of this fall. I mean, I might work Friday, but tomorrow's Thursday. I know I'm gonna have to do shit for the channel. I'm probably gonna wake up. This channel's gonna be gone, and I'll have to fucking get to trying to get that vertical. Okay, you see what's going on. So I'm gonna take off tomorrow. Fucking thanks again to everybody for subscribing to the new channel. Thanks to the lurkers. Thanks to the day one hitters. Thanks to everybody, man. It is what it is. Hit subscribe on the new channel. I don't really give a fuck about this one at this point. 2 copyright strikes. This motherfucker could go down any night. So hit subscribe on the new channel. Hit subscribe on the Big Brother Breakdown if you are interested in a debate type show with another person, another personality. It's gonna be entertaining. I swear to God. You might not like him. I don't give a fuck. You can shit on him in the comments. If fucking what's his name wasn't a fucking hoe, what's his name? Bubs or Still wasn't a fucking little hoe. He would have loved to murk my brother shit in the comments, but he's a little hoe, and he tried to fuck. He said some corny shit in the comments, so. It is what it is. Maybe he'll subscribe to the new channel and he'll fucking watch his fucking tone when he steps to me. I'm just fucking around. You had to get that last word in, you fucking pussy. It is what it is. Let me know what the fuck you tell me in the comments and hit subscribe on the new channels, dude. What's the difference between full-time MMA and MMA quick tits? Full-time MMA isn't a baby back, bagel biting, backyard bandit bitch boy. Fuck you, Tamat, dude.